Hello and welcome. I'm Padraig King, and I will be your guide as we venture into the unknown and the untapped natural regions of your mind that lie beyond the boglands and the quagmires that have created the stresses and the anxieties, those worries and mind games that have held you captive, isolated, and unhappy for so long. As you listen to this audio, I invite you to pay full attention to what I say. And as you follow along, I will invite you to play an active role in switching off your anxiety and stress, and then together we will help to rewire your brain for success. This may sound impossible right now, but rest assured, not only have I done this for myself, but I have guided thousands of people of all ages and from all walks of life to switch off their anxiety and stress and rewire their brains for success. Throughout our time together, I invite you to take full responsibility for your wellness of body and mind and the well-being at all levels. In 2001, I was blessed with what I call a happy accident that paralyzed my body from the neck down. The accident also scrambled my brain and made it very difficult for me to communicate, to listen, to concentrate, and to access my memory. Fortunately, I had learned simple ways to activate my brain and body before the accident, and I had been working with clients to help them to access their true potential. But my knowledge up to this point was knowledge that I had learned at courses and from books, and I had been applying it effectively. But while I couldn't access my short-term memory, I was blessed with enough access to the relevant parts of my long-term memory, and this enabled me to begin to reactivate my limbs, to clarify my thinking, and to switch off my deep shock and the debilitating anxiety and stress, so that I could eventually learn how to totally take back control of my thoughts, emotions, words, and actions. Everything you will learn to do here, I have learned to do from the inside out. Whatever your state of mind right now, I have probably been through it too. As my recovery was slow and torturous, I struggled to find a way to switch off my anxiety and stress and to rewire my brain for success. Rest assured, you won't need to struggle, as I have refined the pathway, clarified my misunderstandings, tested this over and over with real-life clients until I have reached a point where I can confidently say that when you follow my guidance and do those activities that I will outline to you, then you will not only switch off your anxiety and stress and rewire your brain for success, but you will move into living a higher quality of life and live meaningfully and happily. In this audio guide, I will be guiding you to look at anxiety and stress as simply warning lights on the dashboard of the vehicle you are traveling in, your physical body and brain, and to switch off these lights by dealing with the underlying difficulties that have been causing you to experience these symptoms. Mine is not a medical or a psychological approach to dealing with anxiety and stress, but a practical, physical, step-by-step route mapped out over the years while I recovered from and I climbed out of the deepest forms of distress and related depressions. Whether your distress can be attributed to one event or to a long chain of happenings, I am confident that when you follow where I lead you, you will succeed. To make the journey as easy as possible, I will lead you through 7 phases or steps. Step 1 will be calming your body and your mind. Step 2 will be stilling your mind. Step 3, I will help you to switch off the stress chemicals and to switch on happy chemicals in your brain and body. Step 4, I will help you to choose for yourself a new goal for your life. A life without stress and anxiety, a life built on security and confidence and peace. Step 5. Putting those resources in place to make your goal happen. And we will look at all of the resources that you will need and how you will get these in place to ensure that you succeed. Step 6. I will help you to implement your goal by giving you strategies and approaches that have worked, not only for me, but for thousands of my clients. And step 7, I will be helping you to live your dream life, to have the peace of mind, the quality of life, the abundance of energy and time to spend with the people and on the projects that you want to focus on, that you want to be working with. So if this sounds too good to be true, then I invite you to experience it for yourself. Nothing I can say will convince some people who are happy in their own misery and who want to remain a victim, always in their own way and blaming others for bad luck and misfortune. Don't waste my time or yours if you don't want a better life, with a clear mind and a happy heart and a healthier approach to living a meaningful and successful life. Happily, that's what you can expect if you listen right through and do the things that I ask of you. I have clarified and simplified every step so that it is easy to follow. If you are stuck, experiencing difficulties, then shoot me a message and we can arrange a one-to-one support session. A simple call and just you and me, and let us see what we can do to liberate you. Before we begin, let's set up a safe place for you to begin to relax, to tune in, and to get the most for this guidance. Have you been to the toilet? Got a fresh container of still water beside you? Have you switched off all of your devices and, as far as possible, minimized all possible interruptions? If you're in a room where you can close the door, have you put a sign on the door to say that you are not available for the next while? Take some time now, and when you're ready, come back and we'll begin with step number 1.